For a long time, the assumption around Apple was simple. They could arrive late to foldables and still define what the right foldable looks like. But new reports from South Korea suggest Samsung isn't letting that happen, and the Galaxy Z Fold 8 might be the first sign that Apple's foldable launch just got a lot more complicated. Because Samsung isn't just improving the Fold, they're moving first, and that could end up being Apple's biggest problem. Let's get into it. We already know Samsung isn't playing it safe next year. The Galaxy Z Fold 8 lineup won't be a single phone. It will be two. One version sticks closely to the current Z Fold design, but the second version, that's where things change. A new South Korean report is now saying Samsung is working on a passport-style fold that's expected to launch in 2026, right alongside the standard Z Fold 8. And here's where it gets really interesting. The report doesn't just mention the design, it lists exact specs. We're talking about a 7.6-inch inner OLED display, a 4:3 aspect ratio, and a 5.4-inch cover screen. Samsung already uses that exact display size before, but now the difference isn't the size, it's the shape. Instead of the tall, narrow screen Samsung has stuck with for years, this one is much closer to a tablet. And if you've seen the leaked iPhone FoldCAD renders, you probably noticed something else. They look very similar. Different branding, different specs, but the same overall idea. For years, Samsung ignored feedback asking for a wider fold. Now suddenly, right as Apple is getting closer to launching its first foldable, Samsung moves straight into that exact space. Samsung already tried something similar last year by launching the S25 Edge ahead of Apple's iPhone Air. And yeah, that didn't end well. But this is different. Foldables aren't an experiment for Samsung anymore. They've been doing this for 7 years. And the upgrades don't stop at the design. According to the same Korean report, the passport-style Z Fold 8 is getting a big wireless charging boost, jumping to 25 watts. That's a big deal. Since the very first Fold, this would be the first real upgrade the Fold lineup has ever seen. The Galaxy S26 Ultra is also expected to get a similar 25-watt wireless charging upgrade with built-in magnets. And if the Z Fold 8 gets that too, that's huge. Now that's not all. Samsung is also finally addressing another long-standing complaint, the cameras. Galaxy Club, one of the most reliable Samsung leakers, says both Z Fold 8 variants will get a 50-megapixel ultra-wide camera, up from 12 megapixels. That alone is a massive jump. On top of that, the regular Z Fold 8 is finally getting a telephoto upgrade, moving from 10 megapixels to 12 megapixels after years of stagnation. And when you add it all up, something important happens. All three cameras on the Z Fold 8 now match the Galaxy S26 Ultra. That matters, especially when you compare it to Apple's foldable plans. The leaked iPhone Fold renders show a dual-camera setup without any dedicated zoom lens. So even if Apple absolutely nails the software, Samsung is already ahead on hardware versatility. Now, not everyone loves this wider fold form factor, and that's fair. But that's exactly the point. Samsung isn't forcing one idea on everyone anymore. They're offering options. That's something you're almost certainly not getting with Apple's first foldable. And sure, this form factor isn't new. Google, Oppo, and Huawei have all done it before. But Samsung isn't trying to invent it. They're trying to set the narrative, so when Apple finally reveals the iPhone Fold, the reaction won't be, "Wow, this is amazing." It'll be, "Samsung already did this." And if you want to know why this form factor is actually a genius move, watch this next video. This is Techtics, and I'll see you there.